It is a proven fact you can have two books that are written with similar content, similar message, but written in slightly two different formats, but one is going to attract more readers than the other. And it's simply based on how you present the information that you are trying to share. I'm about to share with you right now a format that works every time. And let me share some of these books with you to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. 101 Ways to Lower Your Cholesterol. 101 Ways to Cope with the Death of a Loved One. 1001 of the Funniest Things Ever Said. 101 Weird Ways to Make Money. And then there's this one, 101 Ways to Save the Planet. Now, I'm not a tree hugger. I like tall buildings over mountains. I'm sorry, Denver, but I'm from Chicago. But, you know, this book right here, even though I'm not so much of a tree hugger, I'm inclined to just open it up and read a couple of these tips to see if it's something that maybe I might be able to incorporate in my life, because I would like to save the planet, even though I like building. But what I am about to present to you here today is a software package that is going to allow you to organize and produce books like this seamlessly. Now, books like this, I've written a few books like this, which I'm going to share with you within the package that we are going over here today. And it takes time to write because, you know, like for example, 101 Weird Ways to Make Money. You might be able to think of 2 or 3 or 4 things right off the top of your head, but what takes time is coming up with the ideas. They kind of spontaneously sprout in your mind as you're idly using your time while you're driving or cooking or putting your kids to bed or whatever. And these ideas, as they come up, if you have a central place to organize these ideas, and before you know it, you'll be at 101 ways to whatever. It doesn't even have to be 101. It could be 51. It could be 11. It could be 10. It could be 8. It could be whatever number you want. This software package is going to allow you to organize that information, and I'm about to show here right now how it works. Take a look. So here I am going to show you exactly how you can take any of these ideas and seamlessly create a book using my software, 100 Master. My topic is going to be about saving money. I have a lot of tips here on how you can save money, and I'm going to catalog it here right in the software. So the first step is to document the topic. You go right into here, and we're going to put in 75 ways to save money. We're going to strive for 75. We might not make 75, but that's the goal. And we can always change that later on. And again, it doesn't even have to be 100. It could be 101. It could be 201. It could be 50, 10, whatever it is that we want to come up with. Now, we can, as we think of different tips, we can add them in here. The beauty of the system is that it's one place that you can gather all your ideas. Books with 101 ideas or tips on anything take a little bit of internal brainstorming to produce, and as you think of things, you can just jot them here, and it'll be here for when you get back. So let's see, put in some ideas here. Take advantage of rebates, avoid you buying beverages at gas stations, and use coupons. Okay, we'll go ahead and submit those tips. We can go ahead and add some more, or you know, if you want to take a look at the ones that we've added so far, we can take a look at them there. It has the number of how many we have added so far right over here. When we're all done, we can keep adding them. Once we get to the number that we want, we can proceed, but let's just, for demonstration purposes, let's just see what happens next. Click here and say that we are done. Now the next thing we can do is, you know, you'll have a whole list here of all your tips, and you can group them and put them in order of what makes sense. And then once you do that, then you can go to the writing tool and start writing about it.
we'll just go over here, and you can have multiple projects here going on at the same time. There might be different things that you want to write about, and you can just work on whichever ones you want to work on as you feel like working on them. When you click on edit on any single one, it'll tell you how far along you are in the process here. We only have 3 tips here to write about, so let's just kind of put some content in here. I'm just going to copy and paste some placeholder text. So we'll just write a paragraph there. Write about taking advantage of rebates. Let's write something else there. And then avoid buying beverages at gas stations. Let's just say we wrote a paragraph there about that. Then once we are all done, we can see all of our content over here. We can either download it into Word or just go to the formatting tool here. And in the formatting tool, we will have an opportunity to go in and produce our content, write an introduction, fill in some of the information that goes on our legal page, make a dedication. There's also a section here at the end to write a conclusion. And once we do all of that, we can process the information and download a file that we can upload directly to Amazon. It's that easy. I know you're going to enjoy this tool because it's modeled after books that sell. Put it to the test. If you go peruse any books on any nonfiction topic of your choice, you will see yourself gravitate toward these list-based books. Take your random ideas, and using this software, you can now create content with 100 Master today. Thank you for watching this demo.